Did it again, Owen.
There we go. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game 2. Double Dimension versus Windstrike. And yeah, we got the Lycan.
We got the exact same draft. Same order, too. Double Dimension's first pick Sanking as Radiant and Windstrike. Are we calling them Windstrike now? That's their new name?
Nah, I call it FlyToMoon. I don't know why.
I think they're changing their name. I think they're changing their name to Windstrike. Yeah, I think so. Look, they all have their Windstrike tags in their names now, too.
Oh, it might be what's similar to like Misery's team with the Blink Pool thing. Like
I think
sponsor
so.
that's buying them and then changing them. I guess so, yeah, because they were asked in the lobby to change their logo. Apparently they can't because they Valve have to do it their side. So yes, this may be a name change, which is a shame. I like the name FlyToMoon, but hey, everyone's got to make some money. So if they want to get themselves a sponsor, I mean, I was more surprised they hadn't been picked up before now. But
after Epicenter, definitely
getting sort of that financial backing that should help these boys because they've got a lot of potential. They're looking incredibly hot. We just saw it in game 1. They looked very good. And now we're going to get to see what they can do in game 2 with, as you say, the same stuff so far.
So I don't think they'll take a Wyvern, though. Right? They're not going to take Wyvern.
No, there's no way
they take Wyvern.
There's no way they play Wyvern again. At least in this series.
Pick Lesh.
Why not?
Alright, pick some Lesh here. Or take a Beastmaster or something. Put the Sanking support. Okay, Dragonite again.
I mean,
this was okay.
DK was alright. What are you
I'm
doing?
so sorry about that sound. I got very excited. I'm sorry.
So the DK, yeah, the DK was alright.
It's still good. The hard
game.
Lockdown. Yeah, it's like the hard lockdown for Lycan's always going to be good. Damage reduction with the Breathe Fire on the books and the hero is going to be nice. I think the Pugna really caused him a lot of problems because DK's tanky, but not when you're decrept. These damage amplification abilities very good versus these super tanky heroes. All right, already, we're gonna see something different.
Oh yeah. The question is sort of how different, because sure the Pugna's been taken away, but I think you can still definitely validate having the other heroes. Yeah, FlyToMoon took even without the Pugna.
I think they could still go for that third pick Clockwork. I think that was an excellent choice.
Yeah, I think the Clock was great.
It set them up to make the other team ban the Shadow Fiend, and this time they could go for the Shadow Fiend. It's still a great hero versus Dragonite.
Dire team ban.
There's a Death Prophet ban again. So it looks like we're gonna have same bans at least coming out. What was the second one? They took out PL and they took out.
Oh.
No, don't look. I can't remember. Let's see.
I can't remember. That was a long time ago. It wasn't really. It was very quick first game.
Yeah, I probably just deafened people. I'm so sorry if I did deafen anyone.
Oh no, that was
dropping the microphone.
I was just adjusting.
10 seconds remaining.
There we go.
It's a very nice mic. I can't remember what the second ban was. If I see it, I'll remember it. Let's see.
That's it. Come on. Maybe changing it up here with the amount of time they're taking to think this one through. FlyToMoon. Let's have a look. What is it going to be?
Give me a non-Grata Darkseer again. That was sick. I love this guy, honestly.
Darkseer like
after seeing him at Epicenter, man, I'm a big fan.
Team pick.
That was not the ban.
No, they've changed it up. The bans this time. That's for sure. I think they don't feel threatened by a slot pick coming through. The Double Dimension will go for the slot again. What have you done?
No, I was like, I hear Parker. I hear Gods and Lyric.
You had the stream one.
I was watching the other stream. Dude, there's a Blink Queen of Pain.
Oh, that was in that get. I thought you were watching some random VOD or something.
No, he had Blink Dagger, Queen of Pain, Blink Dagger, first 2 items.
And where's that?
Queen of Pain.
If people want to go watch that, that's over.
Oh, that was on the original BTS. Yeah, mainstream.
Yeah, mainstream. They got
Serenity versus IG, and it's literally a first item Blink.
But that series is still going on. That series has been on. That's a long series. I know I had one game that's 70 minutes.
Is it finals?
No.
10 seconds.
Yes. I think the winner goes through, and then the loser it still has a chance.
Still has a chance. I think
you're right. Yeah.
That's probably why.
The winner of that series.
But yeah, he has a Bloodseeker on his team, and he went Blink Dagger first item. Blood Rage, blinks, daggers, and then blinks out again. Pretty cool. Kind of neat. Anyway, that's on the stream, and that stream does not matter because we've got the better games.
Well, yeah, we've got the CIS action, and
they got
FlyToMoon action. I think a lot of people are going to be watching this team to see if they can just continue this role and to see how much of a punch they do have if they get to TI. Because at the moment, there's no question about it. They are looking like the team to beat in CIS.
I agree.
Obviously, other than VP, but in this regional qualifiers, this is the team that everyone is sort of. You've got to overcome these guys. Otherwise, they're going to get the one slot. Only one slot in CIS.
All right, so they did take the Lesh. I wanted them to take Sanking Lesh from the starter.
Yeah.
So I like this. This time, though, this change-up happens. There's a Night Stalker in the pool. So Night Stalker Lycan, we've got the combo. This can apply a lot of pressure. That might be non-gratis hero as well, the Night Stalker. Just having this really tanky frontliner.
No,
as
it could
well.
be. It could be on the core. Yeah.
They've got
10
options
seconds
open for
remaining.
them.
Oh, I mean, as you said, the Night Stalker Darkseer.
I mean, yeah, they still
5
got a lot
seconds
of different
nice.
things they can do.
Because if you can get someone that's going to be able to build a hood and such, I mean, sure, Night Stalker can, but it never feels like the hero that you want to get a hood on.
He's a
it's
pipe Crimson Guard carrier now. I've
sure,
seen
but
people
he
doing it.
doesn't farm it as quickly as someone like an Underlord or a Darkseer does. Yeah, unless
Sure.
he's getting the kills.
You just have to snowball off kills,
Yeah,
off rotations. It's not about hitting creeps. I mean, this hero's never about hitting creeps.
No. Let's have a look.
Already looks like a much better chance for double dimension.
Yeah, because they've got that Sanking Lash.
And they don't have a wyvern.
They don't want. That is true. I wonder if there is any temptation, though, still, as you say, for the clockwork again. You get the clockwork in.
I think-
Pick.
But no, okay, disruptor. So it is going to be, as you say, a non-grass Night Stalker.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do exactly that. He's gonna, especially versus this lineup, this looks like pipe. Dream pipe game.
Okay.
So rush that
Get
pipe out.
Run at them.
This can be this disruptive. They're already playing around vision and catching a lot
they've got
already on
great
Windstrike,
vision.
right? So nighttime is going to be go time for them. They can
Yeah.
just get constant glimpse kills. They've
10
got ways to get
seconds
vision with both
remaining.
Night Stalker. They've got Lycan Wolves. They've got Power Shot, which gives like enough vision to
5
get a glimpse.
seconds remaining.
A lot of different tools there. And like you're looking at DK and Leshrac, you're already thinking double dimension. They're going to try to siege some towers down. Who better than to catch people when they're backing off the tower than Disruptor? As soon as they hit the tower, if they start backing away, glimpse, you outnumber them. So yeah, Windstrike's already looking for numbers advantage versus this heavy kind of team fight damage lineup that double dimension's got going out.
Dire team ban.
Let's see what we got. So the troll. The
Okay.
change up's going to be there. Double dimension not going to take the Slark to the fray. Yeah,
This
they're
is-
going to take the troll this time around.
So much better this game for double dimension. Now they've got actually good core matchups too. The last game was a Slark versus Lycan, which sure
You got the
can work,
pounds.
but if Lycan snowballs, which he tends to, you have no way to come back unless you just take it to later stages.
10
Troll,
seconds remaining.
you can stand toe to toe versus Lycan. Your axes are incredibly good.
5 seconds
You can
remaining.
get that hard lockdown if you do get some bashes off. I like this much better, as long as they don't get run over, which can't happen anyway because they have it's Lycan. So now they saved Iceberg's hero for last.
Let's have a look.
What does he want to play? What's he been playing? Let me take a look. I feel like I've seen him play a lot of different
Iceberg?
heroes. He's been playing he played Pudge, man.
Right, he did play Pudge. He did play Pudge. I don't think we'll get any Pudge this game, unfortunately.
You don't think
Radiant
I mean, maybe actually. It's not a bad Pudge game. I mean, Iceberg played it really.
he
well.
builds a pipe?
They're sure. Yeah.
That would be sick. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So the Warlock BAM, I like that BAM. As I said, it's the last game. That is really just the better version of a Wyvern, and
Yeah.
something which would of course fit very nicely in with the team fight.
I guess it could still be
Dimension.
Wind Ranger core too. This could still be the
Hey,
two
I
supports.
mean, there's always the chance that
Night
the
Stalker
Iceberg could be-
Disruptor could be the two supports, and they saved Non-Grata's hero
I
for
think
last.
it's surely it's most likely to be the
More than likely to like Iceberg.
we're-
They tend to save
yeah.
Iceberg for last.
Yeah.
Like some Lena or something. Like Lena looks great right now for Iceberg. I think Lena would take
Radiant
over this
team
game.
pick.
They still take out the Ember anyway. I mean, I think Ember also could take over.
Let's have a look. Lena, SF.
SF
No,
not.
the
I
big
think they
ones, but-
usually right now like the SF with the clockwork,
Okay.
almost exclusively,
No.
or with the Venge. I think that's the other one that people have
10
done.
seconds remaining.
Well, let's
5
see.
seconds remaining.
I like magic damage. I want
Yeah.
some because that's what troll suffers so much.
Oh yeah. you can
Early
get
game,
bursted.
if you just got this hero just to delete him in the start of the fight every time, you're very sad as a troll. Especially if you're gonna go for the Battle Fury build, which I think he might since he's versus Lycan this game. I'm still torn on
I
that.
don't know. I
item.
don't.
I'm very
I
torn
don't
on
like
the
the
item
Battle
still,
Fury
but
troll. Yeah.
Everyone does it though. They still do it, and they lose the game at the 20-minute mark every time. As soon as the Battle Fury Yasha comes out, the game ends. It doesn't seem very strong still, but you kind of feel forced to do so. So let's see what they're gonna go for here. What's it gonna be?
Dire team pick.
Treant.
A Treant. All right.
So sinking
So-
core again.
But you know, the CIS sides do like the tree. There's a lot of teams in the CIS region that do bring out a tree and protector now and then.
Hard lockdown versus Lycan, the ulti. If you're in a good position for it.
Sure. You've got that armor against sort of the burst of a Night Stalker and
10
in
seconds
search of the
remaining.
early attempts at a kill to protect your teammates.
5 seconds remaining.
It's a lot about that protection. Can they
Yeah.
protect the troll? So what, Sanking Lesh will probably be the dual lane, and then Troll Treant. Troll Treant doesn't sound good, though. Maybe Treant can be that X factor to secure it, but it doesn't sound the strongest.
What do we get for Iceberg? If it is Iceberg, I mean, could Iceberg? Could you go for the Bloodseeker this game? Pretty nice for the kite on the troll.
It's okay.
You're gonna be able to chase down that tree.
A lot
It's
of
not
chain
hiding
stun.
in the invis.
So one scary thing, and Troll, you can eat the Bloodseeker if he does get close.
True,
to you.
if he gets
Sanking
on
Lesh,
top.
DK, there's a lot of disable.
There's
That's
a lot
the
of
one thing.
okay.
A lot of burst,
Okay.
a lot of disable. It's my only concern. I mean, I like Lina. I like
Yeah.
Storm. Zeus.
Oh, we
Now
forgot about
select
Zeus.
your
I mean, they
heroes.
picked it. They have picked it
Yeah.
yesterday. I think yesterday, 2 days ago.
And what do you
One
think
day
about? What do
ago.
you think about the? I mean, it's the magical burst she's talked about to deal with the troll if you get yourself ahead.
Yeah. And it is non-Grata Night Stalker, so no
Yeah,
fears playing
that's
that
what
Wind
we thought,
Ranger. All right. I mean, this looks like a much better chance for Double Dimension, for sure. But it's still that fear
It
of
is a
getting run
switch
over.
around in the sense that we obviously had Always Want to Fly last game playing the Wind Ranger, and No Fear played the Clockwork last game, right? So this time around, No Fear will play the Wind Ranger instead of Always Want to Fly's, and Always Want to Fly and his Disruptor. That's
Yeah.
his hero. So,
No fear plays the 4.
Yeah. So
Always want to fly 10.
so a Wind Ranger in a sort of a different capacity this time now.
Yeah, the Wind Ranger last game was a
Yeah.
5 because it was
10
Clockwork.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
You don't want to have a 5 Clockwork. Okay, so Zeus.
5 seconds remaining.
What is that set? It's got armor.
Yeah, it's one of the newer ones.
Oh, that one's all right. And look at the Night Stalker. Looks crazy as well. That one looks pretty scary with the chains on the wings.
Oh, that one's an oldie, isn't it?
It's an oldie, I
that's
think,
one
right?
From last year.
Dude, that one looks pretty intimidating. Do you have that set?
I'm
You
sure
can't
I've
type
got
right now, huh?
I cannot type
There you go.
at all.
You don't have that set.
Don't know that's it.
I don't think so. I haven't seen
Man,
that
I
one
don't
too
know
much.
that's it.
Everyone uses the black nihility.
Yeah, the...
It is new.
No, it's not. Is it?
Oh, it's 2016.
yeah, 26. There you go. 2016. It's
Oh,
fine.
dude, I like the
Oh,
way
it's
that one
pretty
looks.
nice.
The chains are pretty cool.
It's not bad.
Look at the tail. The tail split in half as well.
Whoa.
That looks creepy.
That's,
Okay.
That's pretty neat set. Yeah. So here we go. So let's see what happens. Of course, game one, if you missed it, was pretty one-sided. FlyToMoon got a lead, and we're able to shut the game down pretty damn well. So let's see.
It looks like a similar game plan. Just this time, I think that FlyToMoon has to be a little bit faster. They just want to end this game very quickly. Just stomp. And thank you, No Fear.
Good on
He's
him.
always spamming on.
He's been a lot on the spot every game.
Every game he gives.
Well,
it
when we
to us.
notice,
We always do.
we've got a few. I think I noticed a few of the Chinese teams.
Yeah.
Like to run our line.
I know that X Nova likes to use our
That
line
was
a
an
lot.
X. No, that's
Nova's
what I'm
great.
thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
X Nova indeed.
Good lad.
He's got good taste. You know.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So Night Stalker Wind Ranger versus Troll Tree. I mean, yeah, man, in theory, you could do a decent amount down here. They've got to protect True Man better than last time. But I do think, I mean, I still think he's got to be pressured
30
a decent
seconds
amount.
to
I mean,
battle.
Night Stalker not the strongest in the daytime, but you can still just walk up and you don't really care about a tree too much. It's just going to be if they can get, like, No Fear completely out of position, but that's very unlikely. Sinking Lushric top. Let's do a pressure. Silent always gets Wolves at the start now. This seems very strong. The harassment that comes out.
We see him chasing down Cheshire Gate with a Thunderstrike from Always Want to Fly.
Look at this. They pushed them off the rune. This is the.
both of them.
They're gonna get all 4 runes.
What? I mean,
That-
on that top lane, do they have to sort of retreat like the other two of them? Can they just not make an aggressive play, or
I think
do
they have
to play that scared?
They got to go for the disruptor. But the thing is that Silent actually played as this bully unit. Like if they stun combo this Lycan, dude, this guy's got 760 HP. Like
Yeah,
they
they're
just
not killing
turn
him.
and they hit the Sanking. So they have to try to get on the disruptor. There's a lot of damage that comes out from disruptor now. Well, always. It's just people started to realize it more and more with the Thunderstrike.
Getting
So this
all 4 bounty runes.
and this is the dual. This was the dual pressure lane that they really wanted to crush this Sanking Leshrac. So they really have to make a lot happen up here and not get bullied. They should still, in theory, be able to pressure this Lycan though, just with right clicks, caustic, and overvenom. Should be a Sanking Leshrik win here. Mid lane, Zeus versus DK. Zeus has a much better time. Has a much better time now with that high base damage. Look at the right clicks on Dragon Knight. Actually, head up.
See how well I spoke. Doesn't the mid lane. Last time around between these two, we saw pretty much dead even CS at the lane stage came to an end.
It should still, for the most part, be a trade farm lane.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be able to bully a Dragon Knight when he's got sticks.
That's for sure. Especially yeah, but points in the Dragon Blood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
went
gonna
for
have to
the
sustain.
level 2 static field. So this is just a harassment farm lane for the Zeus.
Yeah, because we see what some Zeus is not taking that passive.
Yeah. I mean, Lightning Bolt got nerfed, right? That damage and mana. Used to be 70 or 75 for the 125 damage. Now it's 90. He's going to have a very early bottle on Zeus, though. They need this. I think Double Dimension, they need this top lane to go well. Otherwise, I'm very concerned for them in this game. Because I think Troll is going to struggle down bottom.
There we go. Combo. Wants to always want to fly. Put the kinetic field down. Can he walk his way out in time? He has the stick charges, and he will indeed be fine. Now turn around onto Cheshire Cat, punching into him. He has got a burrow strike.
King R.
King R, he's
waiting
being
for the
sort of,
kill.
he's attempted in there, but always want to fly. Will be fine. King R will be able to walk himself away, but always want to fly. Has the salver ready to go.
That was very close. He even got this. He tried to go for the stun, the blind stun into the tree line there. But yeah, this is a great way for bottom lane. You see how they got the early sentry ward down? This pretty much just ruins Vanscore's situation down bottom, where he wants to be stepping up, constantly rooting and harassing. Now he can't. Yeah, Kuman's gonna suffer there. Iceberg already having a great time mid, but that's, I think this will be like, I mean, they just, you know, they just need Sanking Leshrac to do a lot top. Otherwise, I'm very concerned. Because the other two lanes, I don't think that they're gonna have a good time in. I mean,
No.
Dragon Knight,
Mid lane's
farm
gonna-
lane,
yeah,
but that means it's a Zeus getting free farm.
Dire's middle
Down
tower
bottom.
is under attack.
Again, Vansco.
The sentry ward's already
Nice.
down, what they're saying, so every time he steps up.
Well, they're going to be aware.
Yep.
It's top. Cheshire Cat and King R trying to get aggressive once again on top.
Haste run on Iceberg.
But indeed, coming in with that rotation, he's got a decent amount of mana to play around with as well. So King R will be chased down, and even with the living armor, there's no keeping that Lesh alive. So a successful rotation from Iceberg, and the perfect usage of the haste rune. He's got just enough time on it to get back to mid lane, and as you can see on the CS, it's still pretty much even not missing much at all. So a very efficient gank.
Beautiful. Always want to fly.
Ooh. Incredibly close there as he's able to TP out.
Pop the stick right before TPing.
If he didn't, he would have died.
Yep. Already? I mean,
Yeah, that's us.
it's
Hello.
scary. What, we're on camera?
Yeah,
Oh,
look.
hello.
Yeah, look
I'm
at this.
sitting here like holding in, so I'm like coughing
Oh wait,
right now.
the cupboard's open.
What's open? Oh. Now you open the other side. You mop it. Are we always in the corner? Oh no, we're gone now. Alright, nighttime.
I fixed it.
Now it's time for this bottom lane to crush even harder.
There we go. Non-grata.
He does not care. Vanscore hits him, but Nangrata turns right away. We'll be just fine. And oh man, this bottom lane is Kuman is
It's tough.
under the gun.
It's very tough. It really is. All three cores of FlyToMoon farming just okay at the moment, and Kuman, and yeah, he's not having the greatest of times.
No, he's being
They're
gold.
getting incredibly aggressive onto him. Non-grata's falling pretty low. A TP has come in from King Ars, and Non-grata, he's got that movement speed. Should be able to get himself away. Vanscore. Oh, the miss! There, he will get the kill, but no fear will pay with his life. So they managed to force the trade. They force a rotation from King R.
The whirling
And
axe.
they get Non-grata out. And the timing as well. He's in position for the two bounty runes. Should be able to get them unless King R can find the stun in time, and no, he can't. So Non-grata is able to just take the bottom bounty rune, take the top one, and also, of course, up top, always want to fly, got one as well.
3 for 1.
So 3 for 1.
7 bounties so far for FlyToMoon. And Kuman, by the way, has queued up the Battle Fury.
As we sort of said, you know, We're not fans, but
I think like,
It's-
your versus Lycan. That's the one thing. Is
Sure.
like, you kind of have to. You feel like you have to.
I just feel like I've seen so many games where
You
Troll
lose
has
before it.
built Battle Fury and then
Yeah.
loses the game. Maybe after he gets one item after Battle Fury.
If they can hold it off, like that's I think their goal of this game is to.
But do you-
Maybe that's why they picked the tree as well. They want to just hold the game out.
Sure.
And then Troll versus Lycan. I mean, Troll has an excellent core matchup there. If he gets the Battle Fury, if he gets the BKB, then he just stands his ground and just beats the crap out of Lycan.
But it just seems like a sort of a, and they've set themselves a big challenge. Is game
Sure.
one? You look what happened in game one. Do you look at game one and say, all right, we just got to try and take it late against these guys because you're going to suffer early on. As
You're
we're seeing
definitely
down bottom, two-man will get taken out. They'll chase down Vanscore as well.
He's gonna fade.
Dire's middle tower
And they
is
do not
under
have
attack.
detection at the ready to drop down for him, so we'll make him
Oh,
self back to safety.
Iceberg's got a regen rune, the dream to push off this tower, but DK gets over 1,000 damage on the tower right there with that first usage. Very nice. So that's something. But I mean, Sanking and Leshrac are not doing the pressure that they
They're
want
not
to up
crushing
top.
that lane.
They're not crushing the lane. Silent is already almost 6 with the Dominator. And we see always
Who's
what
down
happens.
bottom? Oh, Kuman getting very low. Just try and take down Non-Grata, but won't quite be able to do so. They pop the Thunder God's Wrath. They
If they
do have a
had-
power shot.
If they had the vision of Vanscore when the Zeus ulti went out, Vanscore was dead. But he faded invis, so Zeus ulti does not hit when you're invis, it just reveals. He would have died otherwise. He was sitting at like 80 HP. And Iceberg, level 7 now, Pikachu. Actually kind of struggling to stay healthy in the mid lane.
He's doing well in the farm, though.
He's doing great in the farm. But now has to back away. Has to like, keep himself topped off either with Shrine usage or just bringing out Raindrops herself. Standing toe-to-toe versus Zeus is just unlikely. I like this. I wonder if he's actually going to go for the full Veil on the Zeus. I kind of like it this game. Just because I like damage amplification when you're playing versus these tanky cores. Top lane.
A bit of an attempt on to always want to fly, but the TP comes through straight away from Iceberg. As he's ready to look towards Cheshire Cat. Silent as well with the shape shift. Will chase down one. We'll get TP out with King R's Lash, but again,
Iceberg.
losing a kill.
Yo, Iceberg. Oh, you just didn't mana boot Silent? You just mana booted yourself after you Come on, dude. Be a homie. He actually just walked away from the Lycan and mana booted.
One lane, trying for the grab here onto Non-Grata. Daytime, but still a lot of beef on that Night Stalker.
I like how they, nighttime, and you tend to see these rotations coming up from the Night Stalker. No, Non-Grata knows I'm pressuring Troll. This is where I want to be. I don't need to make moves around the map. They're fine elsewhere.
Let's see.
Oh, look at Pikachu's actually going for a hood first item.
It's understandable.
Needs to
Yeah.
do something versus Iceberg.
You got to get those hoods online, hoods, pipes, whatever it be.
Yeah.
I mean, they did in terms of the pipe. Are we going to see someone be able to build a pipe this game? I mean, will Pikachu? I mean, I can't imagine Pikachu's going to want to upgrade his hood.
I don't think he wants to commit for a full
No.
pipe. I think Sanking, if anything, can
Yeah.
go for it, or the support, or the tree, but I don't think tree gets the farm. So I think Blink, Yule's pipe, Sanking. Gonna be a weird build up.
Top. Cheshire Cat has got the level 6. But still very hard for him to make a play with Silent being 7.
Is Silent top net worth again? Oh look, he is. Just like last game, the Lycan, they let it through again. He's already having an excellent time. And Kuman is really struggling already. 2,500 net worth in comparison to the 4K of that Lycan.
2k lead overall. Not quite as big of a lead as FlyToMoon did after the last game.
Yeah,
This
this
stage,
time
but still, it's adding up.
there's no Pugna like forcing a tower already at this point, so that's the nice thing. Glimpse with the troll net.
Into the kinetic field, Silent. He's got the ultimate ready to go. I mean, already the Wolf's doing pretty much all the damage onto King. I always want to fly. Will go down in response. Silent. Can he chase down Cheshire Cat and finish this off? Cheshire Cat has the stick charges. He's got one more Burrow Strike, but there's the vision from the Thunder God's Wrath as double kill
Beautiful.
for Silent. Chases it down.
I love that too. It seemed like Cheshire Cat knew. He's like, if I invis, they're just gonna Zeus ult me. And they do.
Absolutely did. The Iceberg ready to enable that kill for Silent.
Can they handle this Lycan? He's already pretty much has book 1.
if they do win this game, FlyToMoon, surely for the rest of the playoffs, the teams aren't going to give Silent Life.
No, there's
Like,
no. I mean, this hero's banned like every game.
Like, why did they give it this game?
I don't know.
They're crazy.
Because they wanted to play troll. If he can, that's the thing is, okay, if they can take it,
get it late,
if they can take it late, that's probably why they picked the Treant as well,
Yeah,
right?
keep
Defend
the
those
Treant,
towers
yeah.
with your living armor and whatnot, but they have to be able to make it late. And right now, it's not looking like they're gonna make it late. They're already, this troll is super shut down. They're sanking Leshrac lane. They got levels and stuff, but they didn't slow down Silent. He's 3-0. Book 1 pretty much done. They have to get more out of the map. They have to take towers is the big thing. And they are starting to do that. DK's pressuring mid with illusions. The rotation now from Pikachu top. They have to get some map control. That last game, they got 0 towers. So that's one big thing.
Yeah, it was a rough one.
It was
game.
definitely.
But as I said, this one is already a better one. And as you say, they definitely have a clearer plan. Last game, it was
Sure.
very hard to see sort of where they were going to hope to sort of go down the line. And the draft feeling a little sort of knee-jerky in the sense that they did grab the Wyvern because they saw the Lycan and they maybe panicked. But just a little bit surprising that, as we've been saying, that they let it through again this time. They have got a better solution as such if they are able to draw it out.
Yeah.
But there's just always that risk when you let Lycan through that you're going to lose a game in 20-25 minutes.
Exactly. And even like, I mean, their late game is better, but it's better. But then you're also playing versus Zeus late game, which can sometimes just change the aspect of the game. They try to commit for a kill down bottom. Darkness gets popped. Just want to fly. Does not get bashed. We'll be okay. And it is going to be the Veil, by the way, for Iceberg.
Okay.
I was talking about how I like that verse when you're playing versus tanky. He switched it as soon as I said it. All right, whatever. Pikachu.
Stuck in the Static Storm. Stick charges does have
He's
the
tanky.
knockdown as well. And also has Kuman by his side. Iceberg trying to keep the fight going. He's still got
Nice
a bit
shackle.
of mana left to throw out, and indeed the shackle can hope catches on to 2, and there's the burst required to bring down Kuman. Kuman's gone. I look to chase down Vanskor as well with a Thunderstrike upon him. They glimpse him back. He's gonna die before he even gets brought back. 2 will fall top lane as well. Silent putting the pressure in onto the tier 1 tower. As FlyToMoon take a team fight and also look to take an objective.
Oh, baby. So yeah, he was going for Veil, switched it to the Aether Lens. Damn you, Iceberg. I like the Veil. Doesn't matter, though. Still got very early timings. Finds himself a regen rune. Level 10. Has that 25% experience gain talent, too, so... all these fights will benefit that Zeus quite a lot. They really need Cheshire Cat's Blink Dagger to be able to make aggressive plays on the side of Double Dimension, because I think they're just going to keep getting ran at by this.
Yeah, top lane, Silent just in immediately onto King R. King R will get the stun out. Does
Oh.
also have Kuman.
He stunned...
Even Cheshire Cat the back away.
That stun caught everything. It caught the wolves, it caught the book, it caught the smasher.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So that is a wasted shapeshift.
Silent just getting himself right out of there. Aether Lens out onto Iceberg,
Is under attack.
as well as another regen room. As we'll be
Yeah.
able to easily nuke down that middle wave, bottom lane. FlyToMoon finish off the tier 1 tower.
They're making such fast moves too. Now they're already set up on mid. Pikachu's here. That means he's not hitting a tower with Dragon Form. Now it's Kuman trying to hit top. Cheshire Cat. Uh-oh. He dead.
The Static Storm laid down immediately by Always Wanna Fly. No
Do they have
hesitation.
glimpse?
They drag
Oh
King
my
R
God.
in as well. He'll turn, try for a stun, but bam, he's gone. 2
And-
more kills for FlyToMoon.
And top, no fear, TP'd, and he's defending the tower versus Kuman. And during all this, I think Pikachu should have stayed top. Like this Dragonite, he walked mid to try to defend, but he's a Dragonite. You're not a tower defender, you're a tower pusher. So now it's kind of like a double negative on their move here. This DK now just walks bottom trying to farm casually, but now they don't even get tower pressure out of all this. No fear. Wants Kuman here. He's actually just darting forward with the wind run.
Around the ult will come out from Vanskor. They do get the bash down onto the Wind Ranger with the burst. They've got him.
Well, that was a bit ambitious there. They get the mid tower though, and it's already, I mean, it's 5k advantage already. This Lycan, both 2 finished, on the way.
Up top, Vanskor.
Now he makes the move toward top. I feel like this should have happened a good while
Dire's
ago
top tower
with this
is under
Dragonite.
attack.
Non-Grotto is here trying to relieve the pressure, but against the three of them, it's going to be hard. We'll need backup. Iceberg.
Kuman's so low already.
Come in. The hood's out on the DK. And they look to finish off the tower. Can Iceberg get a deny? No, he cannot. Pikachu will be able to claim the tower. Another TP going to be coming in onto the top lane as they do want to try and punish for this. Get the glimpse back onto Kuman. The burst already bringing him down to half. Silence got the shapeshift back up and ready to go as he chases down Kuman. Thunder God's Wrath comes out. Static Storm's there, holding in Vanscore. They'll chase down King R. Vanscore's going to get surrounded too as 3 fall on Double Dimension. FlyToMoon may have lost a tower, but they'll quickly take the fight and look to take a tower straight back to themselves on that top lane.
Troll's just... I mean, Troll just looks so weak, honestly. I don't know. Like, he just look, the magic, like we've always said time and time again, the fear for Troll Warlord is the magic damage burst. And there's Zeus gives you more than enough. They've got Zeus, they've got the Void from the Night Sucker, they've got Power Shot. Kuman just melts, and he's going for the Battle Fury build. So this is just going to make them extremely weak during all this when they're making these moves. And yeah, FTM, now they make their way into the Roche pit.
I know that he's got the Battle Fury queued up into the S and Y. I don't know if he can afford to do that. I think he's got to go Battle Fury into the BKB. Yeah,
I think so too.
He's got to get that BKB ASAP. Sure, get the Battle Fury first, but
well, it's the Battle Fury to the Yasha that people do. Battle Fury Yasha, then they go BKB.
Sure, for the farming.
But it tends to be they lose the game as soon as they get the Battle Fury, and it's not looking too different than what we usually see with these Troll Warlords versus these push lineups. So book 3. The Roche. Oh, and he did go for the Veil as well as the Aether Lens. Okay, cool. So Iceberg still does commit for that damage amplification versus the Hood on that Dragon Knight.
There we go. Mid lane, FlyToMoon. Then to take another tier 2 Silent. On the other side, they do the jump in straight over the epicenter. It's a lot of burst onto Silent, but the Root holding him down as well as the stun. Can they finish him off? It doesn't look like they can. Silent just too beefy on the Lycan as Double Dimension lose 2 heroes, 3 heroes. For that effort from a position that looked to be a favorable one. They were on the high ground. Silent walks into the entire team, but they just didn't have the damage to kill the Lycan.
I mean, they threw out everything. They did 413 from Lash, 300 from Dragon Knight, 800 from Sand King, but then 52 damage from Troll Warlord in that fight. He can't actually do anything. He got glimpsed away, sure, but they're throwing everything onto Lycan, and then Iceberg's just like, okay.
Just sitting in the back.
A Zeus who is getting nobody hitting me at all. Free spell usage. 8k advantage. 16-4.
We saw this multiple times from FlyToMoon in the groups.
Yeah.
Just outclassing some of the other CIS opponents. Can't remember. They did lose one game. I want to see who they lost. I think
they lost to Double Dimension. Double
Dimension
beat FlyToMoon in the in the qualifier area, open or whatever, the regional. Sorry.
So I mean, whatever problem they had against Double Dimension before, they seem to have certainly.
They lost to the Axe Skyrath, the dual pressure, and they banned those in both games that they played just now. Bottom, Cheshire Cat. They're going for Silent again.
Let's see if they can do it. He's gonna get the shapeshift off there by the looks of it, and he's fine. Cheshire Cat gets absolutely ripped apart by the Lycan army. They've got the slow onto Kuman. Kuman will turn with the Rogue Whirling Axis. Find that missed chance, but it doesn't matter. They just get straight back in. The burst is there from Iceberg. Triple kill. Pikachu's not even getting out.
They call it.
Cool. It's over and done with this series as FlyToMoon, first day at the playoffs in the CIS Regional Qualifiers, and no doubt about it, continuing to show us why these guys are the favorites to make it out of this region.
I mean, they got Lycan both games here. It seemed like a very good Lycan game. They tried to shut it down with Sand King Leshrac. They didn't. I feel like they have to have Sand King Leshrac like dump on the game in order for them to have a chance in this, because they've got a troll. If they lose the early game, they're gonna get smashed in the mid game. And yeah, their draft is just not that strong in the early game. It was better. I thought the draft was better than the last game, but
apart from maybe I guess the theoretical side of it with the troll, Battle Fury pushing it on, keeping it late, it made sense. But it was always a risk, as I say. You just had game 1 against this team that destroyed you with Lycan in 20 minutes, and you sort of approach game 2 by saying, let's try and make it longer than 20 minutes, and then we'll win the game. It just seems like a risky approach.
It was very weird.
It didn't pay off. They had to, in my sense, just do something that, well, they had to ban the Lycan.
Ban the Lycan, for sure.
I don't know. These guys are crazy. They will get another chance, of course. Double Dimension, it is double elimination, so they'll get knocked down. The next series of the day is going to be Team Spirit versus Espada, as FlyToMoon a step forward to to making it to TI. They obviously have to go through the winners final and then the grand finals in order to make it that far. So a lot of games still to come. 2 more best of 3s coming today in the CIS regionals, as I believe it will be as I say, Team Spirit versus Espada next, and then it is the winners finals that we play today. So you will get to see FlyToMoon for a second time today in the 3rd best of 3, which I believe will be on this channel. As for me and Fox, I believe if I'm correctly reading the schedule, that is it for the games that we will be doing, as we will be passing back to the people over in America to cast some more CIS, and myself and Fox will see you back tomorrow for the ending, as we will be here for the grand finals and looking at how it's going. We'll probably see FlyToMoon back there, which should be exciting to see. So these guys are very fun to watch. So we'll go to a short break. Don't go anywhere though, because Team Spirit versus Espada will definitely be starting as soon as possible. So you'll catch that one very shortly, right on this channel.
Sound muted.